Are you feeling stuck in a rut and unsure if you're living life to the fullest? In this video, we will explore 8 signs that you are wasting your life through the lens of Stoicism. Let's dive deep into introspection and self-discovery together, and empower ourselves to make the most of every moment. Lesson 1. Constantly feeling demotivated and struggling to find the purpose in life. One of the first signs that you may be wasting your life is if you find yourself constantly feeling demotivated and lacking direction. According to Stoicism, true fulfillment comes from living in alignment with one's virtues and values. If you are struggling to find meaning and purpose in your daily activities, it may be a sign that you are not living in accordance with your true self. To overcome this sense of aimlessness, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate mindfulness and self-awareness. By reflecting on what truly matters to us and setting clear goals that align with our values, we can rekindle our sense of purpose and motivation. Practicing gratitude, journaling, and engaging in self-reflection can also help us gain clarity and perspective on what brings meaning to our lives. Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment comes from living in accordance with nature and embracing our roles as rational beings. When we feel demotivated and purposeless, it's often because we've lost sight of our inherent capacity for reason and virtue. The Stoics remind us that our primary goal in life should be to cultivate wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. We must actively seek out opportunities for growth and self-improvement. By aligning our actions with our values and focusing on what is within our control, we can overcome feelings of demotivation and find greater purpose in our lives. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. Lesson 2. Blaming others for your own failures. Another sign that you may be wasting your life is if you find yourself constantly blaming others for your own failures and shortcomings. Stoicism teaches us to take responsibility for our actions and to focus on what is within our control. By blaming others for our mistakes, we relinquish our power to change and grow. Stoicism encourages us to practice self-examination and introspection. By acknowledging our own role in our failures and learning from our mistakes, we can cultivate resilience and a growth mindset. Taking ownership of our actions empowers us to make positive changes in our lives and move forward with intention and purpose. Lesson 3. Desiring success without being willing to put in the necessary effort. A common pitfall that many people fall into is desiring success without being willing to put in the necessary effort and hard work. Stoicism emphasizes the importance of perseverance, self-discipline, and resilience in the pursuit of our goals. Success is not a destination but a journey that requires dedication and commitment. Stoicism encourages us to embrace the concept of the obstacle is the way. Instead of shying away from challenges and difficulties, we should see them as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. By developing a strong work ethic and a willingness to face adversity head-on, we can cultivate the resilience and determination needed to achieve our goals. Lesson 4. Paralyzed by fear of judgment, preventing you from taking any proactive steps. Fear of judgment and criticism can be a major impediment to living a fulfilling life. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate inner strength and confidence, and not to be swayed by the opinions of others. By focusing on our own values and beliefs, we can overcome the fear of judgment and take proactive steps towards achieving our goals. Stoicism encourages us to practice courage and authenticity. By facing our fears and stepping out of our comfort zones, we can expand our horizons and reach our full potential. Remembering that the only opinion that truly matters is our own can liberate us from the shackles of external validation and empower us to live authentically and boldly. Lesson 5. Lacking concrete plans for the upcoming years. Without clear goals and a roadmap for the future, it's easy to drift aimlessly through life without a sense of direction. Stoicism teaches us to set specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, SMART goals that align with our values and aspirations. By creating a clear plan for the upcoming years, we can stay focused and motivated to achieve our dreams. By breaking down our long-term goals into manageable steps and creating a timeline for their achievement, we can turn our dreams into reality. Cultivating discipline, perseverance, and self-motivation can also help us stay on track. Lesson 6. Focused solely on future plans without taking decisive action. While it's important to have clear goals and aspirations, Stoicism warns against becoming too fixated on the future at the expense of the present moment. Life is inherently uncertain, and the future is never guaranteed. Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a mindset of mindfulness and presence, focusing on the here and now rather than becoming consumed by worries or anxieties about the future. Stoicism encourages us to take decisive action in the present moment, guided by our values and principles. By living with intentionality and mindfulness, we can make the most of each day and create a life that is aligned with our deepest aspirations and desires. Lesson 7. Being swept away by societal expectations, lacking control over your own path. Society often imposes external expectations and norms that can exert a powerful influence on our lives, shaping our beliefs, values, and aspirations. Stoicism challenges us to question these societal norms and to chart our own course based on our individual principles and values. The Stoics believe in the importance of living in accordance with nature and following our own path, rather than conforming to external pressures or expectations. Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a sense of autonomy and self-determination. By taking ownership of our lives and making decisions that are aligned with our values, we can live with integrity and authenticity, regardless of external pressures or influences. Lesson 8. Living aimlessly with no daily agenda or deliberate actions. It's easy to fall into the trap of living aimlessly, drifting from one day to the next without purpose or direction. Stoicism teaches us to approach each day with intentionality and mindfulness, setting clear goals and priorities that align with our values and aspirations. The Stoics believe in the importance of living with purpose and deliberation, making the most of each moment and striving for excellence in all that we do. Stoicism encourages us to take deliberate actions that are guided by wisdom and virtue. By embracing the discipline of daily planning and goal setting, we can create a life that is infused with meaning and purpose, making the most of each day and fulfilling our potential as human beings. The teachings of Stoicism offer invaluable insights into how we can live lives of purpose, fulfillment, and virtue. By recognizing the 8 signs outlined in this discourse and embracing the principles of Stoicism, we can transcend the distractions and illusions of modern life, leading to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. May we all strive to live with intentionality, courage, and wisdom, embodying the timeless ideals of Stoicism as we journey towards a life of meaning and significance.